So now we're going to learn how to laser cut. This is a process you use in Year 7 for both the clock project and the selfie project, and it will be a process you will use increasingly as you progress through your time in design technology at West Island School. So let's get started. Here we have our laser cutter. This is the one in B609. If we open the lid on the laser cutter, we have our working area inside. Now I've already placed a piece of MDF inside. Traditionally, we would cut from this top left-hand corner, and in fact we can see someone has already cut from this top left-hand corner. So we are going to need to position our work next to it, just here, to cut here, which is a very important skill to develop. So if we look at the top of the laser cutter, there's a ruler, which is very handy, and we can see there that the gap, the piece of missing material, is 5 centimeters or 50 millimeters, as we would refer to it in design technology. So we need to start cutting from 60 in order to avoid cutting over this hole. The next stage is to get the laser cutter itself working and switched on. There are 3 power buttons we need to make sure are on: the laser cutter itself, the pump which cools the laser cutter, and the extractor which takes away any nasty fumes. We have that all controlled by a single button which is accessible underneath the shelf where the computer that controls the laser cutter runs from. So let's see how to get to that. So just to the computer, attach the laser cutter into the single switch with the laser cutter sign. Now we're ready to go. So first of all, you need to open the file that you've already downloaded. So a student here has downloaded her file, and we're just opening it up into Illustrator. So here we have the file successfully opened in Illustrator. So we go File, Print. Then we need to choose the correct machine, or ensure we have the correct machine. VLS 4.6 is the name of the machine in room B609, so that's the correct machine. So we go ahead, make sure we got the correct one, and then go ahead and press the Print button at the bottom. Once we've done that, apparently nothing's happened. But in fact, the computer has sent the file from Illustrator to the post-processing software that controls the laser cutter. So we just need to open that. In the tray at the bottom right-hand side of our display, you will find a red square with a white diamond and the letter I inside it. So we just need to come down and click on that. There we go. And that opens up the software, the post-processor. The post-processor places the image slightly randomly on the screen. So we need to ensure that we now move it to the correct place. The machine will default to the magnifying glass tool. We need to go to the Move tool. So coming to the Move tool now, which is 2 joined arrows. Go back across and we can move to the top left hand corner, is where we'd normally start, but as we know, we need to start it slightly to the right today. If you click on the left mouse key accidentally, you'll zoom in and you'll notice that we can no longer see zeros in these top corners, which means we're zoomed in, we're no longer looking at the whole workpiece. To rectify that, you simply right click to zoom out. So there we are, we're ready to go. The next thing is we need to tell the machine what type of material is being cut. For selfie, you're cutting from 3mm MDF, or medium density fiberboard. For clocked, you're cutting from 3mm acrylic. So we choose the settings, and then we go to the top and we choose manual control. Which is here, not the default one, manual control. Then we need to go to load, and we need to choose the type of material we want. So in this case, 3mm MDF.LAS for laser cutting file. Once we've selected, we click open, then apply, and then OK. The file's now ready to cut. So all we need to do is switch on the machine using the red button, wait for the green to become illuminated, and now we're ready to laser cut. Happy cutting.